So good morning from the Isle of Skye again, looking to the Isle of Raasay. Now I've had my eye on this composition for a while, since we came in 2019. I've thought that this spot here is a stunning place to create a panorama of the whole, or as much as I can, of the Isle of Raasay. Now 10 or 15 minutes ago I had some wonderful light, just as the sun were rising above the island, breaks in the clouds created light rays. Absolutely stunning it was. Obviously the water's blue, the sky's blue, and the light rays as well. So I put my long lens on and my graduated filter just to darken the sky a little bit, but that's it, that's all. And must be a 10 or a 12 shot panorama from left to right and get as much, well, I've got the whole of the island in, but the thing I like about it is that the island at the far end, at the southern end, disappears into the weather. The weather looks to be claiming it, and it's a stunning image. It's all covered over a little bit now, so I'm going to give it another 10 minutes, see what happens. This isn't the original place that I intended to come this morning. I was just driving up the east side of the island, past the old manor store, which is behind us here, up to another location a little bit further north, and when I saw the sky I thought, I've got to get this now. Jumped out, got my camera, put my long lens on and my filter, captured 3 or 4 panoramic images from left to right, getting the whole of the island of the Isle of Raasay in. So I hope when I get home that they will all stitch together really well, because the ground, half my tripod's over the fence, there's a big steep drop there just below me, straight into the sea really, basically. So I hope that in the time I had, I managed to compose everything properly, and I manually focused on the whole length of the island. So hopefully that turns out to be a nice, long, stretched out panoramic image. So like I said, I'm going to give it 10 minutes. Pippa's in truck, she's ready for her morning run. I'm going to give it 10 minutes, see what happens. If not much else happens here, I'm going to go to my original location this morning and see what it's like on my way back. So I've got to come back this way to get to the cottage. Let me just pan you around a little bit if I can. I'm just going to show you where I am. 2 seconds. Okay, so obviously that's the island, that little strip of land there, disappearing into that distance. As far as you can see, that's the Isle of Raasay. And then beyond that, right above it, is the mainland, Scotland. But this is where I am. Let me just try and pan this camera around a little bit so you can see where I am, and try and keep it level, or as level as I can while I'm panning it. So I'm on the coast, and that there behind is the old manor store, and then we've got the Trottenish Ridge that runs from the north of the island, more or less 2/3 of the length of it, and it's fantastic, it really is. So that's where I am. This is where I am. I'm going to go, well, I'm going to leave it 10 minutes. I'm going to see what the light does above here, and if the sun don't materialise again. I love the way that it breaks through the clouds, and it's actually looking really nice there now. Let me just pan you back around so that you can see what's happening out to the west. Just pan you back around. It's really, really windy, so camera might shake around a little bit. I can't help that. It's where I'm perched. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Right. Stunning. So the light does appear to have faded now. We've got a lot of cloud above, and it's really, really blue, which, don't get me wrong, I like. I'm not filtering it, I'm not doing anything to it. It's just normal light, normal conditions. All I've done is use this 3-stop graduated filter to, when I did have some sun, just to tone it down a little bit so that the sun, the clouds and the land and the sea were all exposed correctly. So I'm going to pack up from here now. I think I'm going to go to where I originally intended to go this morning. But, now then, we've got some light over the mainland. I'm just starting to see the mainland coming into view, and we've got peaks with snow on them. So I might give it another 5 or 10 minutes. But I've just been reviewing my images, the images that I took a little bit earlier, and they do look really, really good. I do love the sky. This is an image that I imagined 3 years ago on my living room wall. A long, wide panoramic sweep of the Isle of Raasay. So they look good. But I'm just going to give it 5 minutes. I was just about to pack up. I'm going to give it 5 minutes and I'm going to see what that light does. Over to the mainland. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to see much of that. The mainland above Raasay, but to be honest, I'm not bothered over it. I just wanted Raasay and a little bit of the sea before it and a little bit of the sea beyond it, between Raasay and the mainland, so you can see the scale of it stretching from left to right, and as it disappears into the weather further south. So yeah, I think that's it. I am going to pack up from here now, and I'm going to go somewhere else. So I'll see you all again in about 10 or 15 minutes. Well, it'll be like. So before I leave this place, there is a sea eagle prospecting around this area. It's just being fought off by a hooded crow from this place here, from around here. I've got what I think are a couple of good shots of it. I was just about to pack up. I was just putting my camera in the car, and I saw it getting attacked by a hooded crow up here, and the hooded crow pushed it towards me. Now it's gone down this cliff face somewhere here. It went out to sea and it's come back in, so I'm going to give it another 5 minutes here just to see if that sea eagle comes back into view. Absolutely fantastic. Love this place.
Like a wild man, sleeping like a child. You're so luminous and vibrant. I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom. Always in bloom for you. Times I've stranded, a castaway on unknown shore, although a stranger in this continent. I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom. Always in bloom for you. Infatuated light, although it
still. So it's flat calm now. Well, it's not flat calm, but it's certainly not blowing a hoolie. It'll be back in a second. Here it comes. I love the movement in these reeds though when it's windy. The orange and the yellow reeds, and I like the sky, even though there's not much in it. I like a moody sky. If it were a bit cloudier, if there were a bit more mood, some horizontal snow would be absolutely perfect. So I'm going to give it 5 minutes. I'm going to let dog out again. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to move my camera away from this lock, because if that wind picks up again, I don't want it to go in. Well, I've got a really strong tripod. I don't want it to go in. Okay, so let's let Pippa out again. Hello, are you coming out again? Come on then. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Come on, Pippa. Come on. Good girl. Shut that. Come on. I might actually go a little bit further back. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Whoops. I'm glad that camera fell off this ball head then. Not 2 minutes ago when I was carrying it. Okay. Don't say them again. I'm going to focus stack it so that I get the mountain peak in focus. Water on my lens now. I'm going to do that again. So what I need to do is delete those last three. Delete. Okay. I am actually facing into the wind now. So everything that constantly wiping. Okay, that's nice now. There's some weather. Oh yeah. Let me just I don't know whether you can see from there, but there's a storm blowing in. Okay. Yeah, whoa, look at that now. Hailstone, snow blowing in over them peaks. This is what I wanted. Slow that shutter speed down though. No, sorry, speed it up. Not good for. Right, okay. Right, that's me. I'm done. I don't know whether you can see, but it's blowing a proper blizzard now, and I do not want to get snowed in here. So that's off. That's over my shoulder. Tripod. Ooh. Look at this hailstone now. Oh. Oh yeah. Right, I'm off. Ow. Ow. These are proper hailstones. So while I make my way back along this single track road, I'll be back in about 20 minutes to the cottage. I just want to say thank you very much for joining me this morning. It's been a two-part episode actually. The first place that I stopped weren't intended to be a photographic location, but when I saw the light of a Raasay, I couldn't resist it. I just couldn't drive past it. So this place that I'm leaving now, the Hill of the Red Fox, stunning, okay, absolutely beautiful, but it's a proper hike to get here. You wouldn't get here in anything other than a 4x4. You probably could, but it'd be really time consuming and difficult and risky on your suspension. It's difficult in this, but it's certainly a place to come back to. Weather wasn't brilliant. I think the photographs that I took, some of them are going to be black and white, monochrome. I hope I got lucky towards the end when that sleet storm blew in. It added a little bit of mood and a little bit of drama to the place, other than just grey. And look, now I'm leaving, sun's coming out, which is just typical. So there's going to be some lovely orange tones and then yellows now on that mountainside. But never mind, I can come back I suppose. Anyway, thanks very much for joining me. If you've liked it, please subscribe, share it with your friends, like it, post a comment. They're all really welcome. But from me for now, thanks very much, and I'll see you all again somewhere on the Isle of Skye soon.